Hi, you are welcome in IoT learning series. Today we will make a project that is Smart Industrial Monitoring System. So we will make circuit on Proteus software, and along with that you have to make physical circuits of circuit. So let's start this video. First of all, we will implement our circuit in Proteus software. So let's open Proteus software, and what devices we required I will tell you, and along with that you have to make your connections also. So click on new project, and it will ask for the name of your project. So here we will type industrial monitoring. So finish this pop-up, and it will just open a workspace area for your circuit implementation. And now, as we have discussed earlier, we required components. So for that purpose we need to move in component mode and click on pick devices. It will just throw a pop-up. So here we will search component required for our project. So first of all we require Node MCU. You will get here an option for Node MCU. So click on OK, and it will get added in your devices list. Again we required flame sensor. Here you can see this is flame sensor. Just click OK, and it will get added in your devices list. Again we required DST11. Here you can see this is DST11. It will just monitor humidity and temperature in your industry, and a flame sensor will just monitor the fire. If there is fire detected in the industry, it will just get notified by Node MCU. So here you have to choose DST11 and click on OK. It will get added in your devices list. Again we required buzzer. As you know, buzzer is used to beep a sound when there is any notification. So first of all we will take Node MCU and put it in your workspace area, and now we can make any sensor connection with the Node MCU. So I will take DST11. So you have to just put here. Again we required flame sensor, so we will put it here, and we need to rotate it clockwise so that we can make connection very clearly. Again just buzzer we have to connect, so we will put here buzzer. Now all components we have placed in workspace area. Now just we need to make a clear connection. So let's start with connections. As we have discussed earlier, power supply pins will go on power supply pin. So ground of flame sensor we will connect with the ground of Node MCU. VCC we will connect with the 3 volt of Node MCU. So as you can see here, connection is completed with power supply of flame sensor. And V out of flame sensor we will connect. You can connect on any pin, but in this video I am using D5 as input for IR sensor. Now connection with flame sensor has been completed. Now we need to just make connection with DST11. So let's start connection. Ground, just we need to connect with the ground of Node MCU. Again we required VCC, we have to connect with the 3 volt of Node MCU. As you can see, we will connect data pin of DST11 sensor with any of digital pins. So here I will just connect data sensor on pin number D1. You can connect on any pin according to that you have to make your program. Now DHT11 sensor also has been completed, or you can say connected it now. Now we need to connect buzzer. So positive terminal of buzzer we will connect on pin number D0, and negative terminal of buzzer we will connect on ground of node MCU. So as you can see here, the connection is completed. Now you have to make the same connection on physical level. So here you can see I have made connection same exactly as we have implemented on Proteus software. So here this is node MCU board, and I have connected here flame sensor. Here you can see this is DHT11, and I have used buzzer here to make a beep sound when there is any activity in industry. So now we need to move on Blink console so that we can configure IoT platform for our project. So open Blink application. Here you can see when you will log in on Blink platform, so it will open this home page. So here you have to click on add new template, and it will ask for your project name. So we will type here industrial monitoring. As you can see here, this is industrial monitoring, the name of our project. You have to move on hardware section. Here we are using node MCU, that is ESP8266. So you have to choose ESP8266, and connection type we will keep Wi-Fi, because ESP8266 needs Wi-Fi connection to make communication with internet. So you have to click on done, and your project will be created. Now here you will get an option for data streams. So click on that, and just we need to create a new data stream, and click on virtual pin. Here we have to create variable for humidity and temperature. First we will take a data stream for temperature. So type here temperature, and we will use temperature for V0. So just you need to put V0 here. In the minimum section we will just measure 0 degree Celsius, and maximum we will measure up to 100. So here this is the data pin data for temperature. So click on create. Again we required one more data stream for humidity. So here in the name of data stream we will type here humidity, and we will use V1 pin for receiving the data of node MCU, and here it will just get added on virtual pin, that is V1. Next we need to type here minimum and maximum value. So minimum it can be 0, and maximum it can be 100%. So you can also here change the color of your notification, or what the information in which color you want. You can click from here. I am choosing this color. Click on create. It will get added in your project. Again we require one more data stream, that is alert type. When there will be alert in your industry regarding flame, so it will just start to blink the visit box. So here we need to configure alert, and we need to choose here we have connected IR sensor on, you can see from circuit diagram, IR sensor we have connected on digital pin D5. So here it will get sensor data from D5 and upload to the virtual pin, which we have to choose here. We will use here V4 as data stream pin for visit box, that is LED. When there will be flame detected in the industry, it will just start to blink, and you have to just create this, and it will get added in your data streams. Now we have to move on Viv dashboard. Here you will get an option for visit box. From this option we have to choose, or you can say we have to search for gauge option. So you have to drop here two gauges, first for humidity, second for temperature, and also you have to search for lead, or you can say this is the lead for indication regarding to flame. So on the gauge number 1 you have to click on setting and it will throw and pop up. So you have to click on data stream. Here you have to choose temperature, click on save. Again we have to click on gauge 2. Here again we have to click on data stream and choose humidity from here. So you can also change color from here. So I will choose blue color and click save. Again you will get an setting for lead, so click on setting. So here from data stream you have to choose alert and you can choose color from any color. So I will choose just red color and click on save option. You can say here configuration for our project is completed, so click on save. Again you have to click on search option and you need to add a new device, so click on add new device. From this pop-up you have to choose from template, so click on from template and it will ask the name for your template. We have created here our project, that is industrial monitoring, so click on this and create. You have to click on create option. It will just create a device for your project. Here you will get credential related to your project on Blink platform, so click here to copy this code. So again you have to move on search option. Here you can see your project is created and you will see information when you will tap here. Click on this, you can see here the data regarding your project. So configuration related to Blink IoT platform is completed. Now we need to program our NodeMCU board. For that purpose just we need to open Arduino IDE software. So open Arduino IDE software. Here you can see this is the code related to our project. Let's explain each line of the code. What is the functioning of the code? So here I have used the same code. So this is the code. Let me explain what is the work of each line in this code. Here this is the credential related to your project which we have copied from Blink IoT platform. As you can see here, when you will tap on device information you will get here credential. So you have to copy from this code and you have to paste on, or you can see you have to replace these three lines with your project credentials. So click replace this one and you have to copy the authentication code and you have to replace this authentication code with your authentication code which is copied from Blink IoT platform. Now as we have discussed earlier these lines, here I will explain the lines which we have not discussed earlier. Here I have included DST11, so we will include dst.h header file and we need to define here DST type, that is DST11, and we have connected DST11 on pin D1. As you can see here in circuit diagram I have connected data of DST11 on pin number 1. So again we have created some variable, that is temperature and humidity for DST11 sensor. So what is the temperature and humidity? It will get read from sensor, it will store in this variable. As we have discussed earlier, this is the Wi-Fi name and password. So here we have created a get sensor data function. So in this function we have just dedicated this to read the data from DST11 sensor. Here temperature, it will just get dst.read temperature. This line will read the data from sensor and store in temperature variable, and in next line it will just read humidity and store in the humidity section. And here we have used blink.virtual_write. It will use virtual pin V0 to write temperature and virtual pin V1 as humidity, which we have configured in Blink IoT platform. Here you can see I have connected D5 on flame sensor. So you can see this is if it will detect flame in industry, so it will move in while loop. Here we have configured visit LED that we have configured on V4 on Blink IoT platform. So it will just make on and buzzer will just start to beep because we have connected buzzer on D0 pin of NodeMCU. So when there will be flame detected, so buzzer will get blinked and buzzer will start to beep. So this is the code. Now just we need to connect our project with the help of data cable to your PC. So connect it with your PC. As you can see, this is connected now. Now we have to upload code in your project. So for that purpose, click on tool option, and here you have to select COM. Before COM, you have to click on board option. From here you have to choose NodeMCU 1.0. so configuration is completed. Now just you need to upload this code in your NodeMCU board. So it will just compile the code and upload in your NodeMCU board. Here one thing I want to just show you, click on search option. You can get here your project. It is initially it will show offline. When it will connect it to the internet, it will show online. So here you can see this is not connected to the internet. It will just connect to the net when code will uploaded in your NodeMCU board. So you have to wait until completion of this process. So the compilation of your code is going on. Wait until it get finished. As you can see, compilation is completed now. Now the portion of the code is getting uploaded in your NodeMCU board. Here you can see on the bottom of Arduino IDE software, it will show you the percentage that has been uploaded in your NodeMCU board. Now you can see this is 100% completed. Now minimize the code, and you can see here on Blink IoT platform it's showing online, and you can see here temperature and humidity is showing. Also you can see temperature and humidity from serial monitor. So you have to move on Arduino IDE software and click on serial monitor option. Here you can see this is humidity and temperature. Also here you will get the same data on your Blink IoT platform. So you can see here temperature and humidity is showing here correctly. Now let me show you the flame sensor. As you know, flame sensor, when it will detect flame in your industry, so you can see I will put just a torch in the front of flame sensor. So this is the project. I will just put it. You can see here it detected the flame, and you can see the buzzer it started to beep, and you can see also here alert LED is indicating you that flame has been detected. So it's working very fine. Let me reset the project, that's why I can speak, you can see it very clearly. So this is the project that is working very fine. So the video is completed now. Thanks for your patience.